Welcome everyone to another video. Today I'll be answering the question, what is Titanfall 2?
Marauder Corps, weapons hot! Stand by for Titanfall!
Now a brief history about Titanfall 2 and its development. It was developed by Respawn Entertainment, containing the same people that worked on creating the Call of Duty series, Jason West and Vince Zampella, working on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2007 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2009. Respawn's first game was Titanfall 1, released in 2014 with massive success. Titanfall is a game series where the player controls pilots and their mech-style titans, and fight in 6-on-6 matches set in the war-torn outer space colonies of the frontier. The first game was multiplayer focused and didn't have a campaign, and bits of the narrative were placed into the multiplayer. The second game was published by EA when they acquired Respawn Studio. This game included a campaign that I'll be covering in this video, so sorry, no multiplayer. The campaign definitely started the potential of a cool, interesting universe for what Titanfall could have become. But sadly, EA made Respawn create Apex Legends, a battle royale. Apex Legends was meant to be Titanfall 3, but because of the popularity of the battle royale genre at the time, EA wanted that piece of the pie. Before I explain the story, I'll cover the gameplay. First, I want to cover the pilot gameplay. Just like the other first-person shooters, you're given a variety of tools to use on the field, usually referred to a game's sandbox.
Combat, things never go as you expect. You must be ready to use any weapon you can find on the field. These are just a few of the weapons I've come across out there.
I won't go too much explaining all of what you're given, just some of what you can get in the campaign, as the multiplayer is a much larger sandbox. I feel like I don't need to say this, but just like every other shooter, you have your assault rifles, submachine guns, light machine guns, sniper rifles, shotguns, launchers, and pistols, which all play very well in this game, and I didn't have an issue where I disliked any of the weapons you're given. You have a cloaking ability that you can use in the campaign, but I never really found any use for it, and that's mainly because I like to go loud and not play stealthily if I don't have to. I'm more of a rip and tear kind of guy. You have some grenades to use, one I found to be cool to use being the Fire Star, which is a throwing star that you can throw long distance and ignites upon impact. The Titanfall series is what I believe made advanced movement popular, such as wall running, jump boosting, and sliding. It's a bit awkward at first, but you can get used to it in the game's tutorial. It's a cool addition to playing as the pilot, having more movement options instead of just sprinting. For the Titan gameplay, which is the highlight of the Titanfall series, you can control mechs that drop onto the field. As the pilot, you hop into one of many Titans, giving you that mech power fantasy decimating your enemies. In the campaign, you play as a Vanguard class Titan that can change from 8 different archetypes on the spot. You'll have access to Expedition, Tone, Scorch, Brute, Ion, Ronin, Northstar, and Legion, each with a different primary weapon, tactical, or utility ability, core ability, ordnance, and defensive ability. The Titan you use in the campaign will have a shield that can regenerate when not taking damage after a while, and when you take actual damage, you'll need to collect batteries to repair the Titan. For enemies you'll face in this campaign, you have your basic boots to the ground grunts along with specters, which are robots, and some drones. Of course, you'll have to take out other enemy titans in some small variants called Reapers. The campaign includes boss fights going up against a mercenary group that I'll explain later for the story. I believe that covers the majority of the basics for the gameplay, so now let's go on to the story. For the story, the current setting is a future where humanity has colonized onto other planets and is currently going through a civil war with each other called the Frontier War. It started with the faction called the Interstellar Manufacturing Corporation, or IMC for short. The IMC deployed its fleets from Earth to other human colonies to exploit their rich resources. Facing the loss of their homes and freedom to the IMC invaders, the colonists formed a militia known as the Frontier Militia and fought back, sparking a civil war that spread throughout human space. The Frontier Militia are basically like a resistance group mixed up of people from multiple backgrounds, so you can compare it to Star Wars, where you have the Rebel Alliance fighting against the Empire. To begin our story in Titanfall 2, it takes place after the destructive battle of Demeter from Titanfall 1. For the campaign, you play as Jack Cooper of the Frontier Militia. He's currently approaching the planet Typhon, which will be the primary setting for this campaign. Before arriving, Captain Lastimosa trains Cooper by running through the pilot's gauntlet, which will be the tutorial for the game, learning how to use the game's movement and weapons. The tutorial ends just when you're about to use a Titan, sadly. The militia are arriving at Typhon and Captain Cola orders Cooper to prepare.
Go ahead, Rifleman. Call on your first Titan. Look up into the sky. There he is. Right, Rifleman. Sounds like it's about to hit the fan.
The second mission starts with Cooper's pod landing on Typhon, but everyone is scattered around the area. Cooper helps take out any of the IMC when he is approached by one of the Apex Predators, which are a mercenary unit of elite pilots led by the mercenary commander, Cuban Blisk, and they were hired by the IMC to help with whatever they needed.
IMC Titan acquired.
Cooper is saved by Captain Lastimosa and he passes out from an injection.
This might knock you out, but you should be okay when you wake up.
Lastimosa, hostile Titans inbound. Apex Predators.
Lastimosa tries to fight off the Apex Predators in his Titan, but is outnumbered and is defeated.
We have 18 hours. 18 hours until the Ark is sealed and ready for delivery. Oi, Richter! Leave the corpses alone, you sick bastard. We've got a job to do, eh? We make corpses, we don't clean them up. Let's go!
Cooper is suddenly awakened by almost being torn apart from prowlers, a species from the planet. He is saved by Lastimosa's Titan, BT-7274. Cooper finds a badly wounded Lastimosa who authorizes Cooper to link to his Titan.
BT, transfer authorization to new pilot. Link. Bravo Tango 7274. Cooper, take my Titan. Use my helmet and my jump kit. This is the real thing. Take care of him.
So he takes his pilot gear and looks around for 2 batteries that BT needs in order to function again. He manages to find the 2 batteries, starts BT, and begins to pilot him, defeating the Titan brute before escaping the crash site.
Pilot, we must establish a neural link in order to proceed. Please embark when ready. Protocol 1. Link to pilot. Establishing neural link. Neural link established. Rifleman Jack Cooper, you are now confirmed as acting pilot of BT-7274. Protocol 2. Uphold the mission. Our orders are to resume Special Operation 217. Rendezvous with Major Anderson of the SRS. I'm detecting incoming enemy forces. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot. Reinitializing critical systems. Enemy Titanfall detected. We will have to fight our way to safety. Get ready.
Great. Just gotta kill a few bad guys.
A positive attitude can only improve our situation.
Militia Titan spotted, chassis number BT-7274. Taking fire. Not bad, pilot. Not bad.
Down. Well done, pilot. Our combat effectiveness rating has increased. Pilot, I detect more IMC salvage teams on the way. Our only chance of survival is to uphold our mission of rendezvousing with Major Anderson. Until then, you and I are on our own. Marking your HUD. We must move quickly.
Starting the third mission now, linked with BT, Cooper begins the journey across Typhon to locate Major Anderson. The first stop takes the duo through a water reclamation facility, joining the scattered militia forces there in a battle against local IMC forces. Cooper and BT end up fighting their first apex predator, Kane, and defeat him.
You were not invited to Kane's party, and that's why you're dead. Well, another runaway hero with an SRS Vanguard class Titan. Woo! Now we're talking! Bringing a knife to a knife fight.
Let's get this party started, scrub. Oh no! It's on the no!
Well done, pilot. Kane's helmet radio is still intact. We should retrieve it.
Kane, how copy? Over. Come in, Kane! Kane, do you read? Our ground squads are down!
Sloan, this is Blisk. The IMC have almost sealed the Ark. It's time to prepare the Draconis.
Copy. Got myself 3 captured militia. What should I do with them?
Just kill him.
No, don't!
I'm on my way. Slow now.
The ability to decrypt enemy communications has a strong history in warfare. This will work to our advantage. In order to survive, we must keep moving.
The two leave the facility and continue to reach Major Anderson. In the fourth mission, Cooper and BT, in their search for Major Anderson, take a shortcut through the World Foundry, a subterranean manufacturing plant. This mission is pretty cool for how you go through the plant and you have to maneuver around with the structures being built. Things quickly go wrong when BT is captured and dragged deeper into the complex, forcing Cooper to chase after him.
Unauthorized Titan detected in loading on 13.
Ash to Kappa 3. I have located a security breach. Loading dock 13. Over.
Roger. Kappa 3 en route. Out.
Pilot, I cannot free myself. Cooper.
Cooper must now survive the traps and trials laid out for him by Ash, which is a character some of you would recognize from Apex Legends. She is a simulacrum and a member of the Apex Predators, in charge of the facility. Cooper eventually arrives at a simulation dome, with Ash constructing an artificial town around him to prepare an arena to fight in.
Loading scenario 127 in Dynamic Simulation Dome 314.
Now, we shall see how impressive you truly are.
Delivering militia test subjects.
Nothing about this is in our favor. Aim sharp!
Scenario 127 load complete.
Let us begin. Deploying specters.
Cooper manages to fight off the waves of enemies Ash sends at him and escapes the dome.
Pilot Cooper, are you all right?
I think I pissed her off, BT.
You will have to explain that expression later. Get out of there while you can. I have detected an opening in the outer wall, marking your HUD.
Ash initiates a self-destruct of the facility.
Sector 4 charging. Detonate charges 21 through 29.
To all IMC personnel, this is Ash. I am sorry to report, due to your inability to contain the security breach, I have been forced to scuttle the entire complex. Some of you may consider this overkill. It is. I suggest you evacuate immediately.
And one of the explosions is able to free BT, and now Cooper is reunited with BT. The two fight through the facility, eventually coming across Ash and defeating her, finally escaping.
Lisk has put a high price on your head, pilot. Dead or alive, that makes you worth something to me. You did not have done that, pilot.
Titan down.
The fifth mission, Cooper and BT explore the ruins of a sprawling IMC research complex in their search for Major Anderson. They come across coordinates for Major Eli Anderson.
Pilot, Major Anderson is here. Investigate this facility. I will meet you on the other side.
While searching around the facility, Cooper experiences strange anomalies. Cooper is suddenly being transported in time when the facility was fully staffed and operational with scientists and soldiers.
Pilot.
Overseer requests all teams working on the Ark analysis report to the lecture hall for General Marder's presentation.
Found problems maintaining stability. Ready for testing.
You're forgetting he's got Hammond in his corner. So if he says we go...
What just happened?
There are distortions throughout this facility, and they appear to be causing a rift in time. I advise caution until we have further information.
Cooper finds Anderson's last position with his corpse being stuck in the ceiling, as though he materialized inside the structure.
BT, I found Anderson. He's, in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
Very funny.
My intention was not humor. Pilot, if you hand me Anderson's helmet, I will analyze it. With the death of Anderson, command of Special Operation 217 now transfers to you. Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
Major Anderson, 2 weeks ago we intercepted IMC comms. They found something on Typhon. A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want SRS on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
This wrist-mounted device we recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you. We know the IMC have contracted Kuben Blisk and his mercenaries to protect something critical there, so watch your back. And Anderson, you know how much I love writing death reports, so don't go it alone. The SRS is a team.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
I didn't see any device on Anderson.
It must be on the other half of his corpse. I detect a breach in the Security Services building. I will provide access. I will remain here and scan the ring structure while you investigate the facility for intel and the missing device.
Nice. Maybe next time you can throw me.
Noted.
He takes Anderson's device, which is a time gauntlet that Cooper uses to jump back and forth through the past and back to the present, which I find to be a very unique game mechanic that works well in this section of the game.
Sorry, Anderson.
Using the device, Cooper uncovers General Martyr's plot and the IMC's ultimate reason for being on Typhon. They found a machine that they can weaponize with a powerful ability to fold space and time, referring it to the Fold Weapon. Martyr wants to use this device so the IMC can manipulate space-time, targeting anything they desire. So the facility where this mission takes place was a testing ground for the Fold Weapon. In order to use the device properly, the IMC needed to tune the power source of the Ark. Once they've achieved this, they'll use the Ark on the full-scale model and destroy each militia planet one by one until there is no more resistance. Wow, I don't know about you guys, but this kind of sounds like genocide. Holy shit. I listened to the rest of the convenient audio log Martyr left behind, and the guy literally has the mindset that human life is expendable and doesn't care if people die. He goes more into detail how when they activate the machine, it will send thousands of concentrated gravitational waves ripping apart every molecule, every atom, and every living thing they target. Martyr simply says they'll replace everyone they murder just by having human reproduction. That's it. Everyone just has lots of sex. Who cares if they murdered billions, if not trillions of people? Just replace them with having lots of sex, everyone. So at the end of this mission, Cooper and BT need to scan the prototype so they can give the information back and warn the Frontier Militia of what the IMC plan to do.
BT?
Well done, pilot. Scan complete. As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of Harmony using the full-scale version of this weapon. Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from over. We must get this data to the fleet.
The sixth mission takes place around an IMC interstellar beacon, enabling communication across interstellar space. Cooper and BT, with the help of militia forces, must commandeer the beacon to contact militia command in orbit above Typhon to relay the information about the Fold Weapon and the Ark.
What is the status of the beacon?
The power is shut down. We've lost all control of the beacon. We need something like this to jumpstart the system, but this one's destroyed.
Designation: Arc Tool. Function: generates power up to 5 megajoules.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Can you repair it?
Nah, we already tried. Sensors indicate another one in the substation, but it's nearly impossible to get down there. This place just ain't built for humans.
Understood. Pilot Cooper, I advise caution while navigating this facility's substation. You must recover the Arc Tool.
They power up the beacon and explore the superstructure and nearby construction yard to repair it by using the ARC tool, all while dealing with IMC forces and their Apex Predator commander, Richter. After Cooper reaches near the top of the beacon tower on the dish to fix it, he replaces the busted uplink module in the transmitter.
Got you.
Cooper returns a BT and fights and defeats Richter.
Care to have a real fight? Let's see what you got up close and personal. Oder willst du weglaufen wie ein kleiner Junge?
Now safe, finally Cooper and BT manage to contact Militia Command and now prepare for an all-out assault on the Ark. For the 7th mission, Cooper and BT join Commander Sarah Briggs as she leads an assault on an IMC airfield housing the transport vessel IMS Draconis in an attempt to capture the Ark. Cooper and BT land and charge along with other Vanguard Titans. This mission is primarily a Titan-focused mission fighting many IMC Titans. The duo fight along with Sarah Briggs reaching the Draconis, but are too late as they reach the Ark being loaded into the vessel's cargo bay.
Don't let them get away! Get to that ramp!
Bliss, this is Sloan. The Ark is headed your way. I'll let Viper take it from here. See you soon.
Get to a ship. We're going after him.
Starting the 8th mission, the Draconis escaped from the IMC airfield with the Ark on board and is heading straight for the fold weapon, with the militia giving chase in the skies of Typhon. As the fleet catches up on one of the escort ships, the squadron is ambushed by the North Star Titan, piloted by Apex Predator Viper.
Visual clear. I've got this tone.
I got you, kid. Brace yourself.
Barker, nice of you to show up.
You're welcome.
Battleship Malta at 10 o'clock, guarding the Draconis. We can't get past it. Cooper, I need a pilot on board the Malta to secure the deck now.
Commander Briggs, this is Blackbird 6-4. We can get him there. BT, we need a fastball.
Copy that, 6-4. You can do this, Cooper.
Let's do it. Cooper, get ready.
Just like before.
Not exactly. There are significantly more variables to throwing between two moving platforms. Good luck.
Cooper, along with other pilots, eventually fight their way onto the battleship IMS Malta. They make it to the bridge, and Cooper takes control of the ship to line it up with the Draconis.
Sit tight, Cooper. I'm done babysitting.
Ready to transfer control to pilot.
Cooper will cover you from the rear. Take the deck and get to the Draconis.
Voodoo 1, Viper's on station. Your journey ends here, pilot. The skies belong to me. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Let me introduce you to the ground. Viper 1 lost control. I'm losing control. Going down. Mayday, mayday, going
Commander
down.
Briggs, this is BT-7274. Viper is down.
Copy. Copy that. Board the Draconis and secure the Ark. We'll prep for transfer.
Cooper, ready for fastball.
BT and Cooper fight Viper and defeat him, now with BT ready to throw Cooper onto the Draconis, but Viper comes back to ambush them.
Adjusting for wind resistance. Calculating.
More hard right!
Viper ends up fighting them in the air and landing onto the Draconis.
I've lost the hatch. Need cover, need cover.
Cooper, aim for the cockpit. Take the shot.
BT, you okay?
Left arm severed. However, I am still operational. This ship is rapidly losing altitude. It is up to us, Cooper.
The Draconis is now heavily damaged and is now going down. BT and Cooper make it to the room that's storing the Ark, and BT places it inside his cockpit, before shielding Cooper from the impact of the crash.
We are approaching the Ark's containment unit. The containment unit is too large to carry. We must improvise. I cannot reach the Ark. Cooper, I need your help. Quickly, we need to get off the ship. We are running out of time. This way, Cooper.
Get the Ark out of here!
Negative. We are trapped.
What are you doing?
Protocol 3. I will not lose another pilot. Brace for impact.
The ninth and final mission, Cooper and BT are interrogated by Cuban Blisk and Sloan. Cooper is nearly executed in front of BT in order to coerce the Titan into handing over the Ark. BT, with enough time for distraction, destroys the room with Blisk and Sloan escaping with the Ark. Sloan comes back with her Titan and destroys BT's chassis.
Nice try, love. Say goodnight.
Cooper retrieves BT's AI core and the Seer kit, which gives Cooper a very overpowered smart pistol that automatically locks onto targets with the bullets killing enemies in an instant. Sarah Briggs helps Cooper by deploying an empty Vanguard chassis that Cooper places BT's AI into, and now the two rush to catch up to Sloan and Blisk before they can deliver the Ark.
Cooper, your Titan's standing by. Call it when ready. Stand by for Titanfall.
Hello, Jack.
Glad to have you back in one piece, BT.
Over 25,000, actually. BT-7274 online and ready for combat. It is time to complete our mission.
They arrive at the fold weapon and are stopped by Sloan.
You have your money, Blisk. Now go. My forces will take over from here.
About time they do something.
I think our militia pilot's trying to be a hero. He's all yours. Keep the salvage.
Who said anything about salvage? I'll do this one for free.
Suspected backblast energy reaching the full threshold. All personnel must clear the chamber immediately.
After defeating Sloan and attempting to stop the Ark from being inputted into the fold weapon, BT is damaged when his attempt fails.
Cooper! BT, do you read?
Cooper, the injector backblast is overloaded my critical internal systems.
BT, Cooper!
Attempting to restore ocular systems.
We fired everything at the fold weapon. No movement on target.
Ocular systems restored. My analysis is broke. Warning. Hostile Titan.
Blisk shows up, giving Cooper an offer for a position in the Apex Predators with a calling card hinting at Apex Legends, aka what could have been Titanfall 3.
I'm not going to kill you. I don't work for free. But you don't get to kill me either. Yeah, you earned this, eh?
With not much time left, BT sacrifices himself, hurling himself into the Ark and detonate his core to destroy it, throwing Cooper out of the blast radius.
Cooper, our ground teams can't make it there in time. You've got to find a way to destroy the fold weapon from the inside. There's no other way.
Commander Briggs, I believe I have a solution. In its exposed state, my reactor core may be able to destabilize the Ark at the center of the fold weapon.
What are you saying?
We can blow it up. I'm sending you coordinates for a dropship rendezvous.
Coordinates received. We'll be there, but I don't see how you can.
Trust me, I have done the math.
I sure as hell hope so. We're on our way. Good luck, both of you. Briggs out.
Don't worry, BT. I'm not going anywhere.
Copy that, pilot. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
BT, what are you doing?
Trust me.
BT!
Cooper, we just lost BT signal. We're almost there. Cooper, I'm marking your hunt with the coordinates. The evac site might be in midair. There's nothing we can touch down on here.
And if I'm flying through this shit show, you better be there on time, kid.
Move, pilot! I'm tracking you. Keep going. That's it. You're almost there. Move, move! Cooper, jump for it!
Got a visual!
Doctor! Come on, pilot! Parker, get us out of here!
Hang on!
Pilot Cooper. A lot of people owe their lives to you. And to BT. Barker, set a course for Harmony. Take us home.
You got it.
Ninth Fleet, this is Harmony Command. Good to have you back. Welcome home. The destruction of Typhon saved the planet Harmony. The militia calls this planet their headquarters. But millions of others call it home. Commander Briggs says I'll be inducted into the Marauder Corps and assigned a new Titan. After the techs wipe what's left of my neural link with BT. I don't know what that'll feel like, to get assigned a new Titan. I kinda like the old one.
Great job on Typhon. To all of you.
This is Pilot Jack Cooper, signing off.
And thus, BT and Cooper managed to stop a superweapon that would have killed billions of people, ending the campaign. So, for my final thoughts on the game. It took me a long time to finally play the campaign for the first time, even when I had a friend recommend it to me a couple years ago. I'm glad I finally did, as it's a short, sweet campaign that offers excellent gameplay for a first-person shooter. I enjoyed every moment playing this game, my favorite mission being the 5th one, getting the device and shifting through the past and present, which was an awesome game mechanic. The visuals still hold up with this game, along with the weapons feeling amazing. I wish there were more games that took inspiration from Titanfall, mixing the boots to the ground gameplay and being able to pilot a mech. It just works very well with Titanfall. It's a shame that EA made the developers at Respawn scrap Titanfall 3 for Apex Legends, which I've played every couple seasons just to check out the game. But seeing how well Titanfall's gameplay flows, I don't understand why they couldn't include playing as pilots for characters instead of whatever characters we got in Apex Legends. It was honestly a lot of wasted potential for a franchise that I wish we got an actual follow-up to Titanfall 2. There are people still playing the multiplayer, as it shows in the player count on Steam. If someone made another game like Titanfall, I feel like it would be a massive success. That's all I got for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as I'll continue on making more for my What Is series. Have a good one.